Welcome! Today, we're doing something a little different. This explainer is going to transport you straight into the incredibly crisp, pristine mountain air of the Himalayas. I want you to imagine towering snow-capped peaks, vibrant eternal valleys, and a trail so totally untouched, it feels like a secret kept just for you. Get ready for a truly cinematic journey.
For literally decades, the area we're exploring today was completely off-limits, restricted strictly to mountaineering expeditions. But now, well, the Mardi Himal Trek has totally emerged as Nepal's hidden gem. It stands as this incredible off-the-beaten-path alternative to the country's classic but heavily crowded trekking routes.
Okay, let's dive into this because this context is absolutely crucial. When most people think of the Annapurna region, they immediately picture the Annapurna Base Camp Trek, right? And hey, it's beautiful, but it's also become heavily commercialized. We're talking massive crowds. By striking contrast, the Mardi Himal Trail, it only officially opened in 2012. It's incredibly peaceful. You'll often share the high ridges with fewer than 10 other trekkers, which gives you maximum solitude and a deeply mindful experience.
So how does this all unfold? Well, our journey kicks off in the vibrant, bustling capital of Kathmandu. On day 2, we leave that city energy behind for a breathtaking 25-minute mountain flight right into the beautiful lake city of Pokhara. With these stunning peaks dominating the horizon, day 3 hits and we take a short, scenic drive to Kande. Then it's official. We hit the trail, trekking up through lush, gorgeous terrain to Dharauli at an elevation of 2,200 meters.
As we move deeper into the trek, you really feel the landscape transforming. We find ourselves hiking through these unbelievable rhododendron forests and alpine meadows. The air gets cooler, your pace just naturally slows down, and you become completely immersed in this deeply verdant, almost mythical environment. It honestly feels worlds away from everyday life.
In fact, over days 4 and 5, you're walking through what the locals fondly call the Lord of the Rings Trail, and you can see why. It is a dense, mystical canopy of oak, rhododendron, and maple. You'll weave your way through the aptly named forest camp, tackle some undulating climbs toward low camp, and then finally break through the tree line at Bandel Danda, which is a spectacularly scenic vantage point sitting right at 3,300 meters.
Then comes day 6, and we hit 3,550 meters. This is high camp. Now, at this crucial altitude, things get real. The air is noticeably thinner, and your body actually has to work much harder just to get oxygen. So the entire afternoon here is dedicated strictly to rest and acclimatization. You absolutely have to safely prepare your body for the ultimate push the next day.
Because day 7, it starts in pitch black. You were up at 5 a.m., way before the sun, just to beat the afternoon clouds and literally wake up to the Himalayas. As you push up those steep switchbacks toward the viewpoint, you start to see it. The morning colors just painting the horizon, slowly illuminating the eternal valleys far below you.
And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer magic of the high ridgeline. As the clouds settle below you, literally looking like waves in a white sea, just surrounded by this breathtaking alpine meadow. The raw beauty of this untouched landscape creates this profound, heavy silence where you simply lose yourself in the moment.
Then, step by step, we finally reach the absolute climax of our journey, 4,500 meters. To put that into perspective, it is a breathtaking altitude that completely, entirely changes how you see the world.
You have arrived at Mardi Himal Base Camp. 4,500 meters up, this is the hidden jewel we've been talking about, surrounded by incredibly rugged terrain and an unparalleled, almost theatrical landscape. The sheer scale of the towering peaks right there around you, it's absolutely awe-inspiring. There are just no other words for it.
But you know what is truly fascinating here? The mountain looming right smack in front of you. That's Machhapuchhre, or the iconic Fishtail mountain. Standing nearly 7,000 meters tall, this is actually a sacred, unclimbed peak. No one goes to the top, and the Mardi Himal Trek gets you closer to this holy mountain than literally any other trail in all of Nepal. It is a front-row seat.
So, after taking all of that in, we begin our descent. By day 8, we ease our pace way back and drop down into the lush, traditional Gurung settlement of Sithing. Life moves a whole lot slower down here. It's this rich, cultural wrap-up to your trek where you can just relax with a hot cup of tea. After that, we drive back to Pokhara, which leads right into a scenic day 9 mountain flight back to Kathmandu, and then your departure on day 10.
All right, let's shift gears from that cinematic mountain view to how you can actually make this trip a reality with planning your adventure, logistics, and gear.
So the crucial point is the incredible transparency of the pricing here. For a small group, say 2 to 3 people, the entire 10-day package with Nepal Pyramids trekking is just $990 per person. And guys, this is completely all-inclusive. It covers your hotel stays, domestic flights, a licensed guide, your porter, trek meals, and even the permits. By using a locally owned company, you're avoiding those expensive international middlemen, saving money, and most importantly, directly supporting the local community.
Now, when it comes to gear, you really only need to carry a lightweight day pack. Just the essentials, right? A hydration bladder, high SPF 50+ sunscreen, stuff like that, while your porter carries your main duffel. And here is a massive logistical relief. Nepal Pyramids actually provides the bulky, expensive equipment completely free of charge. We're talking a warm sleeping bag, a high-end Primaloft jacket, and trekking poles. Total game changer.
So, we've seen the stunning Lord of the Rings forests. We've looked out over that dramatic sea of clouds, and we've stared up at the majestic, unclimbed face of Fishtail Mountain. The only real question left to ask yourself is, are you ready to leave the commercial crowds behind and find your own solitude high up in the Himalayas?
If you are looking for that perfect blend of untouched wilderness and true expert local guidance, consider this your sign. You can turn the cinematic journey you've seen in this explainer into your own real-life reality. Book your adventure with Nepal Pyramids Trekking and go experience the hidden magic of the Mardi Himal Trail for yourself. Thanks for coming along on the journey.